nighttime provides the perfect cover for revenge. The tracker picks up another food theft opportunity. A group of lions is surrounded and in trouble. But every pride has its champion. His tactic, divide and conquer. He scythes through the pack. Targets the tracker. And ruthlessly takes him out. A lion's bite is pound for pound more powerful than a great white shark's. It's this hyena's final countdown.
For the first time, the princess has joined the matriarch on the hunt. Zebras have returned on their migration, and the clan methodically runs down the folds, not bothering about stealth. Jamela is back from his patrol, always ready to confront hyenas. He catches the matriarch. Of supreme opportunity for the male. Not concerned with food, his drive is to kill. Her back is broken. The matriarch can't survive a brutal mauling by a male lion. On her very first hunt, the princess is faced with a catastrophe. She has only just passed from total dependence on her mother's milk into the harsh world where she will have to fend for herself. As the princess finds her, the matriarch breathes her last.
As dawn breaks, all but one of the hyena pack has retreated. It's badly mauled and missing part of its leg. But still, the male lion won't relent.
Amazing dramas here. Horribly damaged. Damaged leg. Lion came in again. Bomb.
The hyena survives the attack, but it's badly injured. Is there any chance it can escape the lion? And if so, will it survive? Simon is at the salt spring when a lion brutally attacks a hyena. It's been badly injured, but it's still alive.
Beggars belief. How can an animal survive being suffocated effectively by a male lion, have the bottom of its leg chewed off, and still be breathing? Not just breathing, but have the will to live that is so keen that it gets up and it goes. Only a hyena. Only a hyena. You may not think they're beautiful, but my goodness, you've got to respect them. You've got to.
This hyena is a survivor. Despite its injuries, it manages to hobble away and disappears into a thicket.
The clan comes from all directions. Soon, there are twice as many hyenas as lions. But it's still not enough. One of the clan makes a fatal mistake.
It was just incredible to see a lion in such poor condition. I mean, all signs of his mane had disappeared, and he was just an extremely thin and desperate lion.
Farai is engaged in a fight for his life, and then comes the cavalry. He's formed a coalition with another nomadic male, one who is also in terrible condition, but his presence is enough to turn the tide. After a brief but desperate battle, the lions drive off the hyenas, and then exact a grisly revenge. In the aftermath, Farai has taken a hyena cub. Hyenas are relatively slow breeders, and the death of a single cub can be an enormous loss. Farai seems almost too weak and exhausted to eat the cub.
It's most unusual for a lion to eat a hyena, but Farai was obviously really desperate and starving.
Still, the Richardsons hold out some hope for the young lion.
Given the fact that he'd survived through most of the dry season, and he had formed a coalition with another male, he'd obviously hung in this long, and we just hoped that he'd manage to hang in a bit longer.
They have caught a large male giraffe, a great prize for these lean times. As the pride settles down to feed, Smudge watches over the family. But there are others living on the marsh who also need food, and it is not long before sinister shapes begin to gather on the fringes of the darkness surrounding the kill. The cub's presence here now places them in mortal danger. The lions continue bouts of feeding through the night. As dawn approaches, they are gorged, rolling on their backs to ease their discomfort and speed up digestion. The hyenas have begun to gather in numbers now, and still arrive from all directions. Myomi and Smudge try to keep them at bay, but as the sun rises, the enemy closes in. A savage two-day battle that will change the course of Myomi's pride forever is about to commence. It is only when the male arrives that the hyenas withdraw. He has killed a young, inexperienced hyena on the outskirts of the skirmish, and he shakes his victim with anger and frustration.
Someone out there wants to mooch Africa's biggest cat's meal. Few creatures would dare confront a proud lioness, but few creatures are as bold as a pack of hyenas. This kind of fight has rarely been filmed.
Kill is watched from the shadows. Quickly, the hyenas identify the lions and realize that the males are absent. Because Matsumi is weaker, she has to struggle to fight her way into the feeding frenzy. The noise attracts the entire southern clan. As the numbers mount up, the battle begins. Perhaps sparked by recent memories, Matsumi is the most aggressive. Are too great. The battle too fierce. Asumi isolated while attacking other lionesses viciously. The lions are helpless, and from the safety of the trees, they can only watch their kill disappear. Blood flows tonight. This incident, at least, was simply a struggle for food. Competition between the super predators.
The spotted hyena. The two main hyena clans are large and powerful, hunting brazenly in the territory of the lions. Sometimes they will tackle even the most dangerous of prey, like the Cape buffalo. The hyenas run down one of the cows later in the day, where, unable to defend herself against the ruthless attack, she finally collapses from shock and loss of blood. Nowhere else in Africa is the rivalry between lion and hyena as intense as on the plains of Sabuti. And when Myomi's pride arrives, attracted by the noise of the kill, they are swiftly chased and attacked by the blood-crazed clan. The lionesses have no choice but to escape to the safety of the trees until their tormentors have left.
The new queen hyena hears the struggle. Hyenas locate nearly 80% of lion kills. Alone, the lioness is in trouble. But she has backup. The male lion. But hyenas are smart. Hyenas feed from over 60% of kills made by lions. But the male is defiant. The queen and her clan, and the king of the jungle, will go to war. The lion is outnumbered and and outmaneuvered. The clan claims the kill, and the queen is first to feast.